right, our next comedian coming to the stage. She was on Days of Our Lives, man. Put you guys together right now for Cynthia Clark, everybody.
Hi, everybody. I know. I look like Shirley Temple reincarnated. What can I say?
Don't confuse me.
But I have been a nurse, a firefighter, and a Playboy bunny. I know what you're thinking. I can't keep a job. You know what annoys me? People who name drop. The other day I was having lunch with a friend, and it was Brad Pitt this, and Julia Roberts that, and Obama the other. And I said, enough already, George Clooney. Computers annoy me also. You know, you have to keep replacing them. But why do I not replace the guy I met on Match.com 22 years ago? He won't leave. I've interviewed 77 serial killers. And people annoy me when they ask me why. Well, it's really quite simple. They're a captive audience. They can't run away. And I'm looking for my next husband. Stalkers are also annoying. They hide in bushes. They skulk about. They hunt you from afar. And that's just my morning routine. You know, I have a lovely daughter, but she says I annoy her because I consider her my best friend. And she's like, no, why don't you have friends your own age to tell your sexual exploits to? I don't get it. She also thinks I'm pretentious. Me. Just because I make her call me Dr. Clark. You know, at night she says, I love you, and I go, no. It's I love you, Dr. Clark. I don't get it. You know, a terrible thing happened to my daughter. She fell and hit her head. And it was bad. No, seriously, it was really bad. And so we rushed her to the hospital, and they had to do a CAT scan. But before you can have a CAT scan, they have to do a pregnancy test, because you can't have a CAT scan if you're pregnant. And while they were waiting for the results, so they ran an X-ray. And the X-ray came back and said there's a possibility of a broken neck. So they strapped her to the gurney, and as I looked down at my daughter, strapped there, helpless, all I could think about was, I'm gonna be a grandmother! You know, dating is really tough. And this world we're in right now is even tougher. So I thought I should date a lawyer, because I need a lawyer. But I discovered that lawyers really don't communicate terribly well. He was like, do you or do you not want to go to dinner at 6:30? That really didn't work for me, so that didn't work out. However, I still need a lawyer. I don't like rude people at all. But if you call me before 10 a.m. in the morning, this is what you're likely to get. Hello? Who the fuck are you? Why the fuck are you calling me? Goodbye. Click. Do not call me before 10 a.m. in the morning. If we're in the grocery store and you walk by me and you don't say, excuse me, I'm liable to say something very polite and sweet like, who the fuck taught you manners? Just me. But also, you know, it's like, divorce is really tough. My husband, ex-husband, I should say, filed in his papers. He was divorcing me because I only liked 3 restaurants: KFC, Burger King, and McDonald's. As if what he really meant was He was fucking his secretary, and I wouldn't tolerate it.
Oh.
He thought he could shortchange me, but the joke was on him. He was short, and I changed him.
Hey.
I'm Cynthia Clark.